Unsolved Alabama. 1 year later, we are taking a look at a Bessemer murder that still needs answers. Devin Sandlin was killed right in the front yard of a home with witnesses all around. The family pleading for those who know something to speak up. I spoke with Devin's mom and sister today at the very place where Devin's life was taken. A memorial cross, yellow roses, and a photo of Devin Sandlin on Long 14th Street 1 year later.
The whole point of putting pictures up is that we have to live every day seeing Devin's faces in pictures. They should have to see his face every day just like we do.
A front yard in the 1700 block of the Bessemer neighborhood, the scene of the 23-year-old's murder in early June of 2019. Police say Sandlin was hanging out with a group of people when someone tried to rob his paycheck money. When Sandlin put up a fight, he was shot in the shoulder.
People saw things. They know the names. Everybody in this neighborhood knows who.
And I've even talked to several people who are tired of the things that go on in this community on these streets.
Devin's mom, Tammy, and sister Emily also tired with no justice.
It's hard. You know, the people who did it are still out there.
But in faith, they find peace.
It's not a question of whether or not we forgive them. They're forgiven.
And describe the God moments over the past year. A friend naming their newborn after Devin in his honor.
He weighed 8 pounds and 7 ounces, and that's what my Devin weighed when he was born.
And a legacy rebirthed through a yellow rose, one he wrote about when he was 7 years old.
He wrote, "My mom is as pretty as A," and he wrote yellow rose.
Today his ashes sit inside of a yellow rose, and some are dispersed among a fresh rose bush planted.
These are some of Devin's ashes we're putting in here.
Much like the bright yellow roses placed on the street of his death, to remind those who pass, justice will be served. And there is a $10,000 reward to solve this case. If you know anything, please call the Bessemer Police Department or Crime Stoppers.